So I was in Africa this summer hunting with Philip. I've been after a species for more than 20 years. We went out 15 minutes. I see a set of eyes, and Philip says, "There's your serval." And I looked at him and I said, "That is a serval."
You need
He
to
goes,
shoot now.
"Are you going to shoot him or are you not going to shoot him?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to shoot him." Travis Weir, Global Hunting Solutions. Our guest today is Philip. So Philip is one of our PHs from South Africa. His home is the Limpopo region of South Africa, which is fairly close to Johannesburg. It's about a 1.5 hour drive from Johannesburg to Philip's place. So without further ado, Philip, tell us about why you started hunting, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, Travis. Yeah, it's an honor to be on the show. Yeah, for me, it's like my whole life. It was like a childhood. I've started from a young age being hunted, like hunting and stuff. And I've killed my first animal, like it was a common duiker while I was 8-9 years old. And then from there, it was, just the bug bit me. And then from there, started like after school, like I went to college, studied nature management. And then after that, I went to the US, worked there for 4.5 years. And after that, I pursue my dream now to being a PH.
So you got your PH license. How old were you then?
I got my license when I was around about 23, 24 years.
Oh, so okay.
Right after I went to the US, came back and do my PH license, and yeah, I'm a qualified professional hunter for 4.5 years now.
Oh, wow. Well, very good. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So I brag a lot about your home area, the Limpopo region, because I know you're very proud of where you're
Yes,
from.
sir.
It's a little different than a lot of the places in Africa. It's a very beautiful place. A lot of water,
Yes.
a lot of terrain, mountains, very brushy. But I guess, would you say that Limpopo is very known for its kudu?
Yeah. Like in Limpopo, we're known for like big bodied bulls, like Kudu bulls, like males. A lot bigger than like in the Northern Cape area, like I would say like 150 pounds, like heavier than Northern Cape. And the horns also gets a lot taller. Like for if you want to hunt a 16-inch Kudu bull, I'll like refer you need to go to the Limpopo province or like up like in the up North Africa, yeah. And
So
then
you think the bigger body is due to the more warm climate, they get more food, or do you think it's just a genetic thing? Or
no, it's not a genetic thing. I think it's like I say, there's more like nutrients, like, and there's more leaves because a kudu is a browser, not a grazer. So they browse on tree, like on leaves of trees. So
Okay.
So I think there's more trees there, and yeah, they call it the grey ghost. Like it
And it is a gray ghost.
Yeah, it rely on its camouflage. That's why it will stand like 20 yards from you next to the road, and you will drive past it because
They
you
will
won't see it.
stand perfectly still with these giant ears, just
And they
perfectly still.
exactly, and kudu, like you said, like you've hunted kudu before. The spiral horn, like if you look from the top, you'll see its eye right through the spiral. You see its eye, so yeah, it's that, and actually the spiral slam is my favorite animals to hunt, like kudu,
Okay.
eland, nyala, bushbuck. So that's actually my favorite, yeah.
So when the hunters elect to choose the Limpopo region, do you think they're solely doing that to find the kudu bulls, or you think they just want to shoot something different? Why do they choose Limpopo
think-
over Kimberley?
I think Limpopo it's more like thick brush area. I'll say, my personal opinion, I think you work harder for your animal because most of the time you'll shoot it off foot, like stalk. It's not a like spot and stalk, like you'll go off tracks, like see some tracks and go on the tracks, and from there, like that's
It's not long shots.
No, most of it, we average like between 80 and 200 yards, but most of it's like 120 yards average. And but you need to rely on your skill to get close to an animal. And
We're relying on you
yeah,
because you're the expert.
yeah, I'm trying to.
So we like to target buffalo,
Yes, sir.
kudu. What else would you say that Limpopo?
I'll say Limpopo province. I'll say kudu, bushbuck, and nyala, very good. Buffalo, waterbuck, giraffe also, because giraffes also like a lot of trees and stuff. and hippo and crocodile, sir. That's one of the, like, we specialize in hippo and crocodiles as well.
Okay. With that said, so I was in Africa this summer hunting with Philip, and I've been after a species for more than 20 years. And we got into a situation to where we were hunting and we wanted to do some predator hunting at night. So we were with some clients, and I've been trying to go after a serval cat for over 20 years now. And Philip said, no problem, we'll find you a serval. And I was thinking, okay, well, that's kind of a big order, but we'll see what happens. So we get in the truck at night, and we've got the spotlight, and Philip's in the back with us, and we're lighting. We weren't out 15 minutes. I see a set of eyes, and Philip says, there's your serval. And I said, huh. I was kind of in shock. I just looked at it for a minute. I didn't even know what to do. And so I looked, and I looked at him, and I said, that is a serval.
You need to shoot now.
Are you going to shoot him, or are you not going to shoot him? And I said, well, I'm going to shoot him. And so I pulled up the gun, shot the serval in the chest, and there's my serval for 20 years.
20 years dream come true.
15-minute hunt. Done.
Yeah, I think we were very lucky that night.
Super lucky.
But we've got good areas for serval. Like, I think me and Rika shot one night, and at the same night, Jeffrey and Adam shot also one on the same property. Like, we were trying two different directions. This truck, two trucks, and then they also shot a serval. Like, we've got good areas for serval, but I think that night we were very lucky. So
no, we were super lucky.
I don't think that's not anything like happened that fast, that quick. So.
No, it happened fast. But I was very thankful to your knowledge, and I was very appreciative. It was really awesome.
Yeah, we specialize in the night critters. We do a lot of baiting. We have a lot of gut piles and stuff. So a serval doesn't come to a gut pile. He's usually like tall grass, like rodents, rats and stuff. And the other stuff is mostly on gut piles.
What can we expect to go for in the Limpopo region as far as predators concerned at night?
In Limpopo, we have places for spotted hyena, the brown hyena and the spotted hyena. We do that.
It's a super tough hunt. The hyenas are super smart. Yeah. Any of you that's hunted coyotes in the U.S. times that by 100, and now you've got the hyena. Yeah. They're very self-aware
and very like bone crushing like ability. So the brown hyena we hunt on gut piles with honey badger, civet, and genet cats, and then bush pigs as well on the gut piles. I know you can't hunt the brown hyena as a U.S. citizen, like. You can't export them to the US. Correct. But we do the spotted hyena.
And it's super fun. And so they've got a unique situation there. And Jeffrey and I kind of touched on it a little bit in one of the previous videos, but Kenny is a very special person. So Kenny is the camp manager / chef. And Kenny is a spectacular chef.
Yes. He lets everybody feel so welcome, and he's so friendly, and he's very good at what he's doing. Like he went to a course to become a chef. So he's not a guy that just can somebody learn him to cook. Like he went through a course, like through a cooking school and stuff. So, and Kenny has a lot of brothers like in Africa that works on houseboats on the Zambezi River, and so
is he from Zimbabwe?
Kenny is from Zimbabwe. Okay, and he's very good. Like he's been in the industry. Actually, I think I was still in primary school, and then Kenny started. So Kenny's been a chef, I think, 22 years now.
That's a good thing about the business is most of the guys with the crew has been there for a long time. Like Lucky. Yeah. Lucky has been there forever. I don't even know how long he's been there, but forever.
Like I think Adam has the company. This year is the 20th anniversary. And I think Lucky was from the start there.
I believe
so. All the guys are long-time staff. So
sure, and that says something about Adam and how he runs his business.
Exactly.
He's a very good mentor.
That if you take good care of your people, they take good care of you. So that's the main thing. And that's how I think we're so successful business as well.
So what's your favorite thing to hunt?
So for me personally, African animals. Yeah, I like to hunt eland, sir.
Eland.
Eland.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I say, it was a big honor for me to hunt that Livingston eland, that massive Livingston eland with Robert and
Yes.
you guys, and Will. So yeah, that was. So for me, not always it was eland. Like I
Okay.
like eland. It's a passion to hunt eland. Yeah.
So what do you think about all these new crazy calibers, these PRCs and CRPs and all
sir.
these blah, 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 blah. What do you think about all that?
It's like flat, like the trajectory is flat, so that's really fast calibers. We're not used to it. Like I've grew up with a 30-06 or a 308, but like not even big magnification like scopes, optics and stuff. We got like a 4x32, 4 power 32, like on a 308 Musgrave, and we've hunted with that. But yeah, I've seen a lot of my favorite gun. I would like what is it? I think it's a 378. I think that's the fastest, flattest shooting 30 caliber out there.
Yeah, I think that, for me, I think the jury's still out because these calibers haven't been around a long time. And I personally own a few of them. I haven't shot them a lot.
Oh yeah.
And especially in your region being so thick, I wonder how they're going to hold up shooting through the long grass and all that.
In Limpopo, I think most of those calibers and stuff is, like you said, it's for long range shooting. Like in Limpopo, you can get like a basic
300 Win Mag.
300 Win Mag is we prefer like if a client asks us what rifle, what caliber,
We can bring one.
300 Win Mag for plains game, and then minimum dangerous game 375, sir. That's 300 Win Mag with a low power scope. You're not gonna shoot this. Sometimes you'll shoot 250 yards, but
Sure.
most of it 150 yards in
So
Limpopo.
it'll be interesting in the future to see how these calibers evolve because every year, they're hyping these things up and making them faster and faster and faster. So it'll be interesting to see where the bar is set
Yeah.
and how
No,
good they hold up.
I actually doesn't have a problem at all about that flat, like the new calibers. Like you'll see the technology is improving and stuff. So
Sure.
it's so cool actually to hunt an elk or something. There's a lot of places in the Eastern Cape you can shoot long distances, like Val Reebok at like 850, 900 yards, and
that would be a great application.
And that for that rifle, that's perfect. So
Springbok.
Springbok in our Kimberley district, we shot 400, 500 yards. So for that rifle, that's perfect, ideal.
Yep.
And yeah, but I think I don't have a problem with them, but they can bring their guns, like that's flat shooting guns to Limpopo. We're just I don't think we're gonna reach his max what he actually want to do with the rifle.
Sure.
So
You can get by with less.
yeah.
So if our clients, what I tell everybody is, we fly into Johannesburg.
Yes, sir.
And if we're going to go to the Limpopo region, just drive. You guys will be there at the Johannesburg
Yeah.
airport to pick everybody up. It's not necessary to do a flight because by the time
No.
you change terminals and all that.
We'll be there. Your flight will still be in the air, and we'll already be waiting for you. So it's we usually some of the guys flew like connecting flights through London or Dubai or Qatar, using Doha, or from Atlanta straight to Johannesburg, and then from there we'll be picking you up to our, let's say, hour and 45, 2 hour drive to the Limpopo camp, and then yeah. Kenny will be waiting for you there.
And Kenny will be waiting.
Kenny will be waiting, and then from there, like, your dream African adventure starter.
Yeah, so the camp there, it's very nice. It's very modern. Individual cabins, individual chalets, and we've got one main dining room with a bar where Kenny hangs out. And so it's got a very cool, we'll put some slides up of the fire pit area. I think the fire pit's very unique.
We call it a boma, yeah.
The boma is very awesome, the way it's all set up. And so it's a very good experience. You can also combine Limpopo if you choose to do the Botswana hunt with the leopard and elephant.
Yes, sir.
It's a good way to hit on the tail end of the hunt before you go back to Johannesburg.
Yeah, we usually do if we're like the 10-day or 18-day leopard hunt, or 14-day or 10-day leopard hunt, or a combined package like leopard and elephant hunt, go to Botswana first, and then let's say you have a 10-day hunt and you shot your elephant on the 5th day. Then fly back to Johannesburg, finish off your safari in Limpopo, and then see if we don't shoot a buffalo in Botswana, we can shoot a buffalo in Limpopo. And we have good quality buffalo there, and
Croc, hippo.
And
I mean, you can knock elephant, leopard, croc, hippo off your list in one hunt.
yeah, in one hunt. And then from there, whatever you want, plains game, what's on your list, kudu, eland, like I said, bushbuck. Bushbuck is a real skittish animal, and not everybody can. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you, Travis, let's go in the morning and go after a bushbuck. It's not happening. A bushbuck you shoot on sight. So it's like we're stalking like a kudu, and like there's a big bushbuck. Let's shoot a bushbuck. Like
it's incidental.
yeah,
You can never plan on shooting a bushbuck because it's never going to happen if you plan it.
yeah.
If you don't say anything about it, you'll probably see one.
Exactly.
Like I did.
Exactly. Oh, and you shot a bushbuck with me as well.
I did, and we weren't even hunting bushbuck. We were hunting Inyala or something like that.
I think we hunted the buffalo for Will
Yes,
on that, and we saw a bushbuck.
that's what was happening.
Yeah.
We were shooting. We were hunting a Cape buffalo with a bow, and we stumbled upon the bushbuck. I stole the rifle out of the guy's hand and shot the bushbuck out from under him.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And then we shot it in Yala, and that was a good day. And then the serval.
Actually, just for that day, we flew the morning from Kimberley, like arrived there, shoot a flipping massive Livingston eland.
That was the goal.
Yeah, we actually just went for a
That's right.
Livingston eland. We were supposed to go that same night or that same afternoon going back to Kimberley. And then we shot a buffalo and then Yala, and then it's like, let's try for night hunting. Let's give it a go.
Yep.
And then, yeah, from there on we shot your serval and the impala for Will. So actually five pieces in one day.
Yeah, it was 5. That's right. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It's,
So, what do you think the best time to come to Limpopo is? Best time of the year?
I'll say March to end of August or end of September. We hunt all year round, but most of the time during winter times. And for the Kudu rut starts middle April, end May. That's a Kudu rut. So then it's actually like more easier to find Kudu because they're with the females. During the rest of the year, they're on their own. They're not with the females. Or you will get like young bulls, but usually the big bulls are on their own, or they like form like bachelor herds, like together, like out of season. But during the rut, they're with the females.
And the Limpopo region, from what I experience, is a little bit warmer than Kimberley.
Yeah, the average temperature, I'll say, during that time of the year, like Fahrenheit, is between 45 and 60. During the days, it can get up to 70.
Yep.
The night, like at night, it can get cold, like 35. I won't say we will go. It's extreme cold. It will go below, like it will go like 28, 30. But I'll say 35. Let's say from 40 to 70, like average.
I think in the morning, you want to bundle up. It's cool. It's not cold, but it's cool. And then by 9 a.m., you're taking stuff off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's more moderate in the Limpopo region. It's not 30 degrees and like 60 degrees. It's more closely related to the temps.
For us, it's like we South Africans that likes to wear shorts. In Limpopo, 70% of the hunting season we hunt in shorts. So.
But it gets hot in the summer.
Yeah, very hot in it's actually just cold in the morning and starting like from 3 p.m. But the rest of the day we like to hunt in shorts because it's very it gets hot quickly.
Like in the summertime, what, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yeah, Fahrenheit it varies from 100 to 110. It's getting real
super hot.
Yeah, but Kimberley also. I've been in Kimberley last month. End of December, and it was 105, 110 there. But so, you were in Kimberley as well. It's getting cold there as well.
Oh yeah, it gets cold at night. But both camps are set up equal as well for bow hunting.
Yeah.
I don't really have a preference. I think either one is good for bow hunting. What would you say?
No, I'll say, yeah, both of them.
Yeah, depending on what you're wanting.
We've got
to
a
hunt.
lot of blinds in Limpopo and a lot of blinds in Kimberley. Like,
And when their blinds are a little bit different than what we're used to in the United States. Their blinds are very proper. They're big. They're made out of block, like it's cement. Like
yeah, it's out of like built like concrete bricks and stuff.
Yes, and so they're big. You can walk around in them. They've got very nice windows. Very comfortable.
And the windows is you can see through them. You can see out, but you can't see in.
Right, so you can actually leave the windows closed and have a conversation. You can watch the animals. You can video the animals, study them, and then when you're ready to take an animal, you can always open the window and then shoot the animal.
Yeah, and most of the 80% of the blinds is situated at water as well, at the water point. So yeah, we accommodate good for bow hunters as well.
So Philip and I were hunting together this summer on a ranch. It was just a cattle ranch.
Cattle ranch, yeah.
Right
big,
outside of Kimberley.
I think it's 40,000 acres cattle ranch.
Yeah, it's huge. And so Sandy, my wife, was with us, and I have this thing for steinbuck. I love to hunt steinbuck. And so we were in the back of the truck in the high rack, and we saw a giant steinbuck. And so these little things, you know, they're small animals, but they're very fast. This was an exceptional trophy. So every time we moved on him on the truck, he would move up, and the wind was blowing really hard that day. And so it was hard to get a shot at this guy because he was in the long grass, and he would just move, and he would move, and he would move. And so we followed him around for a long time, and finally he made a mistake and he stopped. And so I shot, and I didn't make the greatest shot in the world.
I think there wasn't a lot of time, so you was rushing into the shot. So
I did squeeze it off a little fast, and the thing fell down. So I said, okay, let's go look at him. So we're driving up, and this steinbuck gets, and we have the video of this, and we'll roll it for you and we'll show this. One of our PHs and Philip proceed to chase this steinbuck down on foot. And this thing was shot, I can't remember, I shot him at 300 or 375.
It was 300.
Okay, I shot him at 300 Win Mag.
I can't believe that fella ran that far. And like with that, yeah, it's
And
it's
so this
crazy.
thing jumps up, the truck opens, and boom, there they go. They're on the ground and they're running. And Sandy and I were filming this with our phones, and they're running. And you can see this little antelope running, and here they go. They're going full blast, and all of a sudden, you see Philip. He hit the warthog hole with his foot, and he goes head first, and he slides through the grass. And you know, Philip's pretty. How old are you, Philip?
28.
Okay, he's 28, so he took it pretty good. He bounced, jumps up on his feet, back on the steinbuck, and so they're running. This steinbuck was hurt pretty bad, so he was looking for a way out. Finally, after this chase, so what he found was another warthog hole. And this steinbuck dives in the warthog hole. They grab him as he goes in, and and the little, you know, these steinbuck are this big.
Yeah.
But the steinbuck had horns like this, and so the steinbuck reaches around and just jabs one of the guys in the leg with one of the horns.
Yeah, they're very dangerous. Like
They're super dangerous.
Like that horns are very sharp.
So we needed 2 bottles of oxygen, maybe some tequila shots, but at the end of the day, we got the steinbuck. You weren't hurt too bad.
No, sir.
Other than your pride.
No, lucky. Yeah, it was. We got it. So like
A little bit of pride was hurt.
yeah, like and you got it on video also. So
And we got it on video. So it was a success to do a super high trophy steinbuck and to watch Philip slide across the ground.
that was quite funny. So no, like you can't. What we tried to do that day is like we don't want you to shoot it again with the 300
Right.
because usually the steinbuck it's part of the tiny 10, so it's a real tiny animal. So if you if you shoot anything of the tiny 10, you do life size. Because you
Sure.
need to like do the full mount taxidermy on it. And so we tried to save the cape that day, and yeah, we put the effort in. like almost broke my ankle, but
Yes.
yeah, we got it, sir.
So in short, Philip's right. So when we're hunting the small pygmy antelope, we try not to hit a bone,
Yeah,
because if you hit a bone with the bullet, it makes a real mess of the skin.
yeah,
So you try to hit them in the center, either with a solid or something that's center of mass, something that's not going to just break apart. And so that's what happened. Is I shot the Steinbuck, I pulled it a little bit, and I hit him a little far back. I didn't hit him exactly in the middle, and it kind of went through no man's land.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was better because we had a small hole
Exactly,
in,
sir.
a small hole out. And one of the other guys had a hole in his leg, but he's fine.
No, he'll definitely. That's not the end of the world. Luckily,
Right.
we got the Steinbach, and yeah. So we prefer usually if you're hunting tiny 10, we shoot like blue diker and that stuff. Shoot with a shotgun, or the like. People think some of us are crazy, but we'll say if the client has a 375, shoot him with a 375 of solids.
Absolutely.
Like, on,
Bigger
like,
gun, the better.
Yeah, on the
It's going
shoulder.
to hold together.
On the shoulder, one entry, like an exit wound, gonna be the same. So
Yep.
and then that's because if you shoot like a big hole in that pygmy antelope, the whole like hide is.
If you shoot
mess.
a pygmy antelope with a 22-250,
Yeah.
there's nothing left of that
Nothing.
thing.
If you hit that bone and stuff, it's gonna make a big hole, and then
That's right.
the whole cape is gone. So it's
Ruined.
yeah, then you need to get another cape. And like it's very scarce. Like Steenbok and Diker is more common, but the rest of like the blue Diker and red Diker and the Sunni and the Orobi and that stuff, they're very scarce, like rare animals. So if you mess up the cape to get another cape, it's very difficult.
almost
so
impossible.
actually, that's the main reason we shoot him with a solid. Yeah.
Right.
But if you don't have a solid, you need to make a plan, sir. You need to adapt it.
You make it happen.
Exactly. You don't find them every day. So
So that wraps it up for Limpopo today. We want to thank Philip for being our guest today
Thank
and
you, sir.
sharing his knowledge and passion with us.
yeah.
And we want to thank you guys, because without you guys, the channel would not be a success.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like and subscribe. We'll keep producing these videos, and hopefully we'll help you make some better choices in your hunting decisions and your international travel. So if there's anything you guys want to ask myself or Philip, please drop a comment, and we'll answer it the best we can. But again, thanks for joining us, and happy hunting.
There you go.